I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears for a long time ago. Oh darling, you say unto me, where have you been all my lifetime? Well, I have been swimming the 7 sad seas. Poor women have tossed me their lifelines. I'd pulled them into the water, stopped her in. I'd have phoned them, but I didn't know. These are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Welcome, Producer Brandon. Producer Brandon, a little late tonight, checking in a little late. Not a problem. He's got a whole other show he does. Not just as producer, he's star of the show. And you're like, well, Producer Brandon's star of this show. Exactly. He's busy. So there you have that. Dr. J, what's happening? What's shaking? What's going down? Good evening, good people. Share the live if you would be so kind. You like that? Is it? Wait. Is that higher? I think it's higher. I can't remember those chords. What I can tell you is I'm as good at AI as I am at guitar. He's not very good at guitar. What are we going to do? It's called the AI Learning Lab. I would think he would have some qualifications. I came in here to learn something about artificial intelligence. I heard from my work, I don't work there anymore. They let us all go. But I heard from my work that artificial intelligence was the future. And so I've come here for that. And he claims to not know anything about it. I wonder if I should turn that into a Suno song. I bet I can't remember it. I bet I can't remember it. Let's see if I can. We're going to Suno. Hello, Suno. We're going to share this tab instead, because if we don't share the tab correctly, Brandon gets all sorts of twisted up in a bunch. Cams, yeah. All right. Cams, bars, black box thing. Okay. Wait, what was that? Wait. That's all it is. Let's see what Suno can do with that. We're going to add audio. We're going to record. We're going to turn my little microphone down toward my guitar. 8-minute limit for audio uploads. I don't think we're going to come close to that. Okay, I got to give it permission. Oh my God. Why does it dump it over to the iPhone all the time? All right, hang on. Start over. Everybody just calm down. Your browser has lost connection. All right, I might not be able to. We'll figure this out, people. Wait. Okay. Let's see. I got to cut off the beginning of this. Was it here? No, I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Champy's at the top of his game. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try this again. Let me get this wire out of the way. By the way, what we're doing here, if you didn't know, because I just had a brain fart and I was just playing around on my. I just came up with this little lick that I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. And then I thought, oh, wonder what Suno could do with that as a song. So we're going to figure that out. Okay. Okay. So we just recorded that crappy little lick, played mediocrely. We're going to save that to library. All right. Lyrics. What does that sound like? We're not going to use human lyrics because why? All right. We're going to go to ChatGPT. Welcome everybody. If you're new here, how many folks are in here right now? Oh, just a handful. This is all irregulars. You all know me. If anybody doesn't know me, I'm Kyle. This is the AI Learning Lab. We're gonna figure some shit out tonight. Okay. You're a Grammy Award winning lyricist. You know what would be nice is if I could upload that little lick to ChatGPT and have it hear it. I could probably do that over at Gemini, couldn't I? Your award-winning, Grammy award-winning lyricist known for clever wordplay and profound imagery. All right, good. Isn't 5 multimodal? I don't know if it can do audio, like song analysis. I've never tried it. We can, you know what, producer Brandon, throw that on the purple Post-it. Let's try that next. Yes, you're late, Mr. IT. It ruined everything. It ruined everything. Everyone was here. We were ready to start. We lit the candles. Everybody was getting ready to blow them out. And someone was like, where's Mr. IT? So the candles just melted down. The cake's ruined. Anyway, welcome. Okay. Profound imagery. What does it sound like? I got it. Write a song about 2 people who haven't quite decided if they are more than friends as they walk around a carnival a few hours before it opens. That's nice. All right, here we go. Soul-piercing lyricist. Oh, that's good. I should have done that. The struggles of swimming upstream against the current like salmon. That's good. That's it. Okay, let's see what we got here. What's it called? Before the Lights Come On. I like that. Genre: folk pop ballad with cinematic imagery, cross between Phoebe Bridgers and Paul Simon. The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and strings of halfway light. Ooh, strings of halfway light is beautiful. The popcorn stands are dreaming of laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. Wow, that's beautiful. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something. I know I've already begun. Aww. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle. We linger in the middle where the maybe feels like song. That's a great line. We linger in the middle where maybe feels like song. 2 hearts not yet decided before the lights come on. This is fucking good. Okay, so let's copy all this. We don't need no stinking brains. Brains is tasty. You know that. Brains is tasty. That's Cheech and Chong, by the way, if you're triggered because I'm making a fun of someone. I'm not. I'm mimicking Cheech and Chong. Okay. Okay, we're going to paste the lyrics here. We're going to go grab the title. Do we want this to be a female or a male? I think it's from a point of view. Hang on. Style influence. Okay, so wait. So we got to get the style. Folk pop ballad with cinematic imagery. Oh, so okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back to chat. Oh, I haven't switch my tab. Okay, I'm back at ChatGPT. I'm gonna grab this description and I'm gonna have it kill the artist names. So I'm gonna say, give me a new Veed. That's not give. Give me a new music prompt that doesn't include artist's name but captures their styles as you intend. I want ChatGPT to design this song. Can't you give Suno the same name? Oh, the same. I could tell it to do this. Yeah, but that's okay. It's captures. Okay. Extend the lyrics 4 more verses. Female, of course. Okay. Sarah McLachlan crossed with Corey Sandler. I like it. That's solid. Okay. Great. Create. Jesus Christ. I need this as a simple 200 character prompt. Good Lord, you went overboard. Hey Corey, did you see Sarah McLachlan on the Kelly Clarkson show singing her "Through the Eyes of an Angel"? which Kelly Clarkson was like, I can't hear that song anymore. I just think of sad puppies. But man, they sang a duet, and Kelly Clarkson's harmonies on that were she's incredible, man. Incredible. By the way, is audio, can you hear my voice good? Is it better or worse than it has been for the past couple of weeks? I think this mic I got is shittier. I don't know. Like, I've got either a bad cable or bad settings or something. Okay. It's okay. Okay, fine. Okay, now we're going back to Suno, and I'm actually going to switch my screen this time. So we're going to go down here. We're going to go style. We're going to pop that in there. Bittersweet folk pop ballad set in a quiet carnival before dawn. I don't know what. Actually, it'll be interesting to see what Suno does with that if we get like some Calliope music or something. Two friends on the edge of love, soft acoustic, ambient shimmer, tender vocals, nostalgic yet full of unspoken hope. Fine. Let's see how it do. All right. So we'll go verse. I gotta put all these lyrics in brackets. So hold please while I do some whatever this is called. Manual labor. We linger in the middle. Pre-chorus. Bracketology. Yes, this is the bracketology. It's exactly what's happening here. If you're new here, how many folks here? We got some new folks in. I'm Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. What we're learning tonight is I played a little teeny tiny just guitar lick, and then I thought about what it sounded like, and then I had ChatGPT write me some lyrics, and they were actually pretty fucking good. Because I've done this before, and the lyrics are like laughingly bad, but this was not bad. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to scroll down here. We got our style, advanced options, exclude styles. Now we'll do that. We're going to go female. Corey Sandler insisted. And if Corey says it's got to be a woman, it's got to be a woman. You don't mess with her. You just don't do it. She can throw clay. Okay? She can throw clay. So if you think she's messing with you, she's not. So we just do what she says. That's what we do around here. Weirdness. Let's go. We're going to go up a little bit in weirdness. We'll go to 67. 67. There should be something that happens there. If a Gen Zer is nearby, they're probably laughing right now. Oh boy, I'll tell you. All right, and the song is called Before the Lights Come On. All right, here we go. Do you want to hear my oh no, that's a different thing. We're making new songs. Oh yeah, here's the recording. Oh, I didn't trim it. Dang it. That may not matter. Can I trim this? Edit. I thought I did trim it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go see what Suno did. Hang on, I got to reshare because when my microphone took a dump. This is sounding like an amazing little song. It's sounding like a really sweet little song. I've been doing a lot of incredible guitar solos in the call and response direction. Oh, that's cool. It can insert stage direction that can include a call and response solo to an instrument. Oh, cool. Okay, here we go. Record it. We're wherever we are. We're at the beginning again. Here's our little song with our not only poorly played little guitar piece, but like the piece at the beginning that was just janky.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something.
Hold on. There's an audio artifact in there. Yeah, you lost it because I had two shares up, and so something was weird. Let's listen to the other one for a second, and then I think I want to go edit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the jankiness out of the beginning and then remaster it, and then we'll use that as the basis. Click.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty.
Wow, that's so cool. Okay, so let's go fix this recording and make another couple of actions. What's going on? Why can I not go edit this? Open an editor. In the studio, you have complete DAW controls, and you can clone your voice too. Yeah, I haven't really dug into all the stuff you can do now in Suno. Here's the part that's fucked up. Let's hear. Listen. Okay, that was bad. So can I just delete this? No, of course not. Oh wait, I did. Okay, there's that click. So let's get rid of. I think I have this twice. So let me grab that. Oh no,
Not right. No. Oh, okay. I see what I can do. How do I grab the end of this? Can I zoom in? Yes. Save his new song. 23 second. Wait, 23 seconds. I don't think it's that long. Anyway, all right, maybe it is. All right. And then we're going to go. This is it, I think. Oh, you're not seeing this. Share this tab instead. All right. Who knows why it's giving that pop? Let's remaster it and see if it depopifies it. So we're going to go remix, edit. We're going to go create, remaster. Remaster. Remastered successfully. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Remastering. Clip. Where's our remaster? Remastered. Okay. Oh, there's two of them. I like that weird shit it did with it. Okay, so this one we're now going to go cover, right? We're going to cover this one. All right, so it's loading that there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we got to go back to ChatGPT. And I need to get my style prompt. So we're going to, so there's our style prompt. And then we got to go back and get our lyrics. Shank dang a dang 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 dang. Oh crap. Oh, you know what I can do? I can go to this other song where it's got the lyrics in there before the lights come on, and I can go get me some lyrics. Yeah, there we go. Now I don't have to do the editing. Copy. And then I go back. Did I lose everything? No. I pop my new lyrics in. All right. Fantastic job. And then I go down to our advanced options. And we put in a little lady. We do the weirdness up a little bit like we talked about. Audio influence, we're going to leave at 25. Style influence, we're going to leave at 50. That's fine. And then we need our song title before the lights come on. Before the lights come on. Yeah, I guess that's good. Okay. Create. Now we should have a song that's similar to what we had before, but without the popping stuff. Hopefully it's kind of like that, because I'll do a remaster of this one, because this one's really cute. It has that little pop in it, so we'll remaster. Actually, you know what? Let's just fuck it. Let's go remaster that one right now. Remaster. All right. That one's getting remastered. And then we've got
Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know. I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the...
Why am I getting goosebumps? AI can't be creative. AI can't be creative. The trolls come in here and they tell us this night after night after night. It can't do anything original. It can't do anything creative. Sorry. Yes, it can. Holy shit, that was really good. It was a little janky, but really beautiful. Let's hear this one.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm.
All right, we've got to add a little something to this. It's completely changed it. Yeah, exactly. That one was completely changed. Let me go see if I can find the remaster here of that original one that was really sweet. Yeah, here we go. Before the lights come on, remastered. TikTok pin. I got goodies on. Oh, I got goosies on my recent songs. IE created YouTube channel called Sleep to house them. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to my friend Steve today, and he was saying something about, it not being able to have a novel thought. And I was like, well, how do we have novel thoughts? Right? And he goes, how can I have a novel thought if it's only been trained on things from the past? And I'm like, how does our brain work? Like, what's it been trained on? Things from the past, right? Like, shit went in our head when we were 8, and when we were 5 and when we were 13, and then we learned to play a song at 27, and then we wrote a song at 28, and then we got stalked by some crazy asshole in New York, and then right, all that shit's in the past, but it's in there somewhere. And how do you get it out? I don't know. You create some sort of probability calculator that when someone gives you a prompt, you have a bunch of tokens that get zapped together and spit it out. Remarkably like a large language model. Jeff Flanagan, I live in the past like a lot. Most people do. It's great. I created lullabies with both lyrics and instruments. They're killer good. Now you have 8 hours of it. That's awesome, man. All right, let's listen to this remaster.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know, I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the maybe feels like song. Two hearts not yet decided. Before the lights come on. Prize bear in the window has got a rip along the seam. You laugh and say he's just like me, stitched up from a dream. The smell of rain and sawdust makes the air taste almost sweet. I count your footsteps next to mine.
Okay. Not crazy about it. It's okay. It's good. We got to go create something remarkable. Like the seed here is really good. So let's go change this. Bittersweet folk pop ballad. I'm going to say with hints of carnival music. We're not going to put the story in here. Music. Soft acoustic, ambient shimmer, tender vocals, nostalgic yet full of unspoken hope. The song starts sweetly and builds with drama and joy. Boom. Oh, and I want to do another version. So there's two of those going. I want to pull down the weirdness. And I want to increase the style influence. We're going to flip those two. And we're going to create those. Okay. Here we go. Alanis Morissette. It's got a little of that in there. Electro synth. Can someone drop the genre info he's using? So the genre info that I wrote, I'll put it, I'll drop it in YouTube. And then if someone could dump that over to TikTok, that would be great. There's YouTube. There you go. That's the prompt. All right, let's see how good the prompt. Let's see how good it is. So hopefully it keeps a little of my original guitar in there.
Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming.
That still had some weird popping and audio bullshit in it. I wonder if it might be my browser session where it's actually not in. You know what I'm going to do? No, Kyle, what? I'm going to download that. I'm going to download that MP3 and see if it's still got the artifacts in it. It might be my browser because I haven't restarted my browser in a while. Oh, it's Suno, is it? Oh, well.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed in your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red.
You can just imagine this video, right? Like two young little sweet, like teens or early 20s walking down like a dirt road carnival. People are getting ready in the background. Lights are coming on here and there. There's lights in the puddles.
You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know. I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the maybe feels like song. Two hearts not yet decided, before the lights come on.
All right. This must be Suno. Hang on, I just downloaded two things. Let me just listen to them quick. YouTube, you're not going to hear this probably.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed in your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it come on hard.
All right. I think it's better. I don't know. Okay. Whatever. Okay, back to this. Let's hear the other versions. Got it in there. I think we're just gonna have to accept it.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight.
Nope.
We walk.
That was horrible.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed in your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty, I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know, I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the maybe feels like song. Two hearts not yet decided, before the lights come on. A prize bear in the window's got a rip along the seam. You laugh and say he's just like me, stitched up from a dream. The smell of rain and sawdust makes the air taste almost sweet. I count your footsteps next to mine, they nearly match the beat. You toss a coin, it spins between the quiet and the breeze. It lands on something fragile, something trembling between we. Before the lights come on, before the noise begins, before the world demands we choose where all this story ends. We're written in the margin where the ink's still barely strong. Two souls, half in the promise, before the lights come on.
All right, I think it needs to be a little punchier. So bittersweet folk pop, comma, rock ballad with hints of carnival music. I'm going to kill soft acoustic. We'll leave ambient shimmer, tender vocals, nostalgic yet full of unspoken hope. The song starts sweetly and builds, let's say, to a joyful beat. All right. Seeing their children on the rides while their grandparents wearing huge smiles. Kyle, seriously, a bit of an Irish lilt with boron and penny whistle. Yeah. Okay. This is good. I'm just going to add that at the end. A bit of an Irish lilt with, I don't know what a boron is. Boron and penny whistle. Boron and penny whistle. That's cool. I like that. I love music nights. I know, this is fun, right? I didn't plan on this. Irish drum. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's see. Poke ballad with hints of carnival music. And an Irish lilt with boron. Oh, that's the hand drum. Got it. Irish drums with boron and penny whistle. Ambient shimmer, tender vocals. Okay. Okay, this should be good. This should give it a little bit of magic. This should give it a little bit of magic. And hopefully, because it's going to have a bit more of a drive to it, we won't get that clicking and popping. Because I think that's from my original file. Introduced that. And Brandon's point's a good one. It kind of sounds like an old crackly album.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know. I've already begun.
I don't quite like that one. I want to go back. I want to hear that remaster one. The cute little remaster.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something.
Can you switch time signatures? I think that is in 3, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know, I've already begun.
think it is in 6. The drive is now 4/4, though it's underlying 6/8. Yeah. But how can I change that? That I don't know. Have you done that, Corey? Like, what would I prompt? Do I do that as a cover or a remaster, and then change the time signature? I don't know how to do that. If anyone knows how to do that, tell me. All right, let's go. I changed the prompt here from bittersweet folk pop rock to just bittersweet folk rock.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight.
Is that in the song? This is what I can't figure out.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between.
Those cracks are not in the songs. They're in the playback.
Shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you.
Yeah, it's a glitch. There's a glitch in it, but like when I replay the same section, the glitches are in different spots.
And your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know. I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the maybe feels like song. Two hearts not yet decided. Before the lights come on.
Nice.
A prize bear in the window's got a rip along the seam. You laugh and say he's just like me, stitched up from a dream. The smell of rain and sawdust makes the air taste almost sweet. I count your footsteps next to mine, they nearly match the beat. You toss a coin, it spins between the quiet and the breeze. It lands on something fragile, something trembling between we. Before the lights come on, before the noise begins, before the world demands we choose where all this story ends. We're written in the margin where the ink's still barely strong. Two souls half in the promise. Before the lights come on.
God damn, it's a good song. Those lyrics are good, man. Okay, so that got a thumbs up. That's pretty good. I like the driving thing. I just tried to do 2 more in 6/8. So let's hear this other one that's the indie rock.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight.
There, you just asked for it, Corey. There's your alto.
We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this.
Suno's got that weird thing where it does that weird sort of octave. It does that in a lot of songs. It's weird. It's very kind of a telltale sign of a Suno song. Let's try these other ones. These are the ones I prompted in 6/8. We'll see if they're in 6/8.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection. The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands a-dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know, I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the...
I think I'm killing the soul of this thing. I'm going to pull out the bittersweet. Like, I feel like the earlier versions that were more simple are really what this song's about, but I think it's worth exploring.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm.
You know what the thing is? The lyrics, it's strange to see it empty. When there's a bunch of instruments underneath that, it doesn't have that same kind of haunting feeling of it being empty. It feels not empty. So I think we have to root.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the maybe feels like song. Two hearts not yet decided. Before.
All right, I'm going to try that, Corey. Cello and acoustic guitar could work good with this. Yeah, now this is just a Disney song. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we're bleeding the life out of it. But, you know, this is like the cool thing is we have all the previous versions, so we can go back. This is so, you know, if you wonder, like, I'm working on this musical, Sydney, and we've written, you know, a fair amount of the songs have been written in some version of this, but the difference in a musical is we know exactly the emotion that we want for a particular scene. And it's a lot of just cranking through dozens and dozens and dozens of these until you get something that's close, and then you kind of circle around the drain for a while. It's a bizarre process, but it's like I kind of feel like the people that say that this isn't a creative process haven't done it, right? Like it's like this is a weird song. Like I didn't write the lyrics. I wrote the little guitar lick, but that's not writing a song. But that first thing that we got out of it was really kind of magical, right? And so it's like, can you make it better without losing the magic? And that's part of the art. And maybe not. Maybe you don't end up with anything usable out of this.
Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed. Your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say, it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something. I don't know, I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the...
All right, that's not bad. I did 2 versions with I added oboe for you, Corey. The key changes a crime against humanity. This is songwriting by committee.
Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the...
No, she sounds too sure of herself right there, right? Like the magic of it was like this young woman in this wistful place. Here's oboe. Normal Mary. Your oboe.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed. And your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something. I don't know, I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we...
No, the chorus sucks.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed. And your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something. I don't know, I've already begun. Before
the percussion throughout can match visuals. Oh man, I thought Kenny Rogers. Yeah, that had a Kenny Rogers thing to it. Minor key and slow lead to a power rise. You can direct the transition of key changes from minor to major. Huh, that's cool. All right, let's... This is a new thing. Minimalist folk with cello and acoustic guitar and oboe in 6/8 with hints of carnival music, ambient shimmer, tender vocals, nostalgic yet full of unspoken hope. Yeah, that's all right.
the Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed.
Minimalist is key. I don't like that melody, but minimalist is really good. It's got like all that processing on the vocals, all the reverb and ambience in the vocals. That's what gives it that empty feeling. That's good.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know. I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the maybe feels like song. Two hearts not yet decided. Before the lights come on.
Yeah, let's get this baked, Corey, and you should absolutely cover it. You should absolutely cover it. And also, anyone wants to make a video of this, I can see this video so clearly, right? This is just, morning, sun's just coming up, fog's lifting off the fields, carnival, whoever had the idea about like zoom in on the merry-go-round with the horses on it, and then old guys there dusting them off, wiping the moisture off. These two just walking gently through that's really cool.
A prize bear in the windows got a rip along the seam. You laugh and say he's just like me, stitched up from a dream. The smell of rain and sawdust makes the air taste almost sweet. I count your footsteps next to mine, they nearly match the beat. You toss a coin, me stitched up from a dream. The smell of rain and sawdust makes the air taste almost sweet. I count your footsteps next to mine, they nearly match the beat. You toss a coin, it spins between the quiet and the breeze. It lands on something fragile, something trembling between we. Before the lights come on, before the noise begins, before the world demands we choose where all this story ends. We're written in the margin where the ink's still barely strong. Two souls half in the promise. Before the lights come on. Cotton candy ghosts, the whisper of a ride, the secret that your hand could hold but hasn't yet tried. If I breathe too loud, I'll break the spell we've spun. A heartbeat before gravity decides which way we run. Before the lights come on, before the sky turns gold, before our voices learn the lines they're scared to have told. Let's walk this midway silence till the dawn has found its song, and maybe we'll decide it before the lights come on.
One. That's the one. Damn. That's good. All right, let's download. We'll download the video. Video will be downloaded after the generation. Let me grab the MP3. Download the MP3. Let me give that a thumbs up and let me publish it. Publish. Let let's see. Replace image. Upload. Prompt for an AI generated image. Young couple walk side by side at dawn down a dusty carnival road with Ferris wheel in the background. Bold color film stock with light bleed. All right, that's good enough. Add a video. No. Let's see. Caption. Let's see. Created in collaboration with the Irregulars. Yes. All right. Publish. So that's now published. So you should be able to go search for Before the Lights Come On. And then let me share this. Share, copy link. Let me go to the AI salon. I'm going to put it in Look What I Made. You know, it's a good song when you stop playing it and then you immediately start singing it again. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why did that not make... So wait, what's this called? Before the Lights Come On. Why do I not have an image there? That sucks. Can I copy this? Paste it? I don't think so. Paste. Did it work? Yes. Post. Oh, shit. I just notified everyone about my song. How come he gets to notify the entire community when he posts something, but we're not allowed to do that? That was a mistake. Sorry about that. But anyway, okay. So, wait. Oh, edit displayed lyrics without verse, etc. Oh, is that an option? Or should I should just pull them out, right? Um, Can I edit these here? No. Let's see. Edit. How do I edit this? Edit. Here we go. Edit displayed lyrics. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. Good call, Silver Fox. You know what's amazing about these lyrics is normally these lyrics will have like some really dud kind of like just it'll have like the better lyrics will be in the verse than the chorus, or there'll be like a verse that's just got really shitty cliche lyrics. This doesn't really have any of those. This GPT-5, it's pretty fucking good. I hate to break it to you. In case you were wanting AI to keep sucking, it's getting a little better. Pin song to profile. Okay. And then how do I republish? Do I republish this? Save. Oh, it's already published. Okay, so let's go. Oh, no one's looking at this. Sorry about that. Tabs. Yeah. I saw that. I saw it a little too late. Okay, so it's displaying the lyrics correctly. Great. So share this tab. All right, so let's listen to our song. And then we'll download the video of it and go put that. We'll go download the video and put it on X and spend the next 45 minutes trying to get a video to upload. Anybody have a okay, here we go.
The Ferris wheel's asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know. I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger in the middle where the maybe feels like song. Two hearts not yet decided. Before the lights come on. Prize bear in the windows, got a rip along the seam. You laugh and say he's just like me, stitched up from a dream. The smell of rain and sawdust makes the air taste almost sweet. I count your footsteps next to mine, they nearly match the beat. You toss a coin, it spins between the quiet and the breeze. It lands on something fragile, something trembling between. Before the lights come on, before the noise begins, before the world demands we choose where all this story ends. We're written in the margin where the ink's still barely strong. Two souls half in the promise. Before the lights come on. Candy ghosts, the whisper of a ride, the secret that your hand could hold but hasn't yet tried. If I breathe too loud, I'll break the spell we've spun. A heartbeat before gravity decides which way we run. Before the lights come on, before the sky turns gold, before our voices learn the lines they're scared to have told. Let's walk this midway silence till the dawn has found its song, and maybe we'll decide it before the lights come on.
Nice. All right.
The queen of the woodlands wears a gold crown. She sits by a stream in her lilac gown. She rests on a hill. It may be her tomb. She weaves a chain of brambles in bloom.
Let's go back here. Let's do this. So there's, thank you for that, Corey Sandler. That's a beautiful image. That is a gooder image than I did. I like it. So we'll use it. Look what I made. Let's just make sure. I think this is going to have, yeah, that's bad. So we'll get rid of that. Oh no, we got to edit this. Edit. Come on. Oh, come on. This must be Xfinity. Edit. Can't display AVIFs. Welcome to the format nightmare. All right. Fantastic, Bob. You got it done there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. There's our beautiful little song, our beautiful little thing. We click here. It goes there. There it is. Very beautiful. We click here. Did that go to a new place? It did go to a new place, but here's where it went. Calm down, everyone. I'll share the right tab before the lights come on. All right. Why is it not playing? I lost connection, screen share audio. Awesome. Yeah, my machine is hosed RAM wise. That is what's going on with all the audio. So anyway. All right, we got a pretty thing. So let's go grab the video. Download. We're going to download the video. A vidya. Oh, it's got to generate it because we put a new picture. We put in a new picture, people. Fantastic. What's happening, Shu? Kyle, do you have any writing advice for finding a premise? Oh, I might do NaNoWriMo next month. It's so funny. My writing partner for Sydney, right before I started Storyvine, I did a 30-day everyday update of Andrew, my writing partner, who was doing NaNoWriMo. And we did a 30-day diary of him doing the 30 days of NaNoWriMo. That just came back to me. That's really funny. Yeah, there was this amazing moment where he got sick and he didn't want to make a video. And I said, make a video anyway. And man, he had a shit ton of people following him by the end. It was really cool. But advice for coming up with a premise. If you want to see that, it's at my YouTube channel here. I'll show it to you. It's at my Kyle Shannon YouTube channel. So let me share this tab. Go to your channel. Yeah, and here it is, the X Days project. So it must be in playlists. There's my kids when they were little. Here's.
Hi there. My name is Andrew Watts, and my goal is to write a complete novel in only 30 days. What the hell am I doing? Good morning. I'm Andrew Watts, and this is day one of my 30-day attempt to.
So anyway, that's good. The let's see. I'll go to the funny day. Hang on. The funny day is. I think it's this one.
Hi there. What the hell am I doing?
Still no right. Oh, it was the day before this one. Okay, hang on.
Hi there. My name is Andrew Watts, and my goal is to write a complete.
Yeah, this is the one. This is really good. So I'll tell you.
Hi there. My name is Andrew Watts.
I'll tell you the story of this video you're about to see. So he was deathly ill, and he was like, Kyle, dude, I can't make a video, and I'm not writing. I don't think I'm going to finish NaNoWriMo. And he was like, I just think this is all fucking stupid. And so I told him, I said, just make a video of that. Screw the format. just make a video of that. So this is what he made.
And my goal is to write a complete novel in only 30 days.
I don't think he's related to Alan Watts.
What the hell am I doing? Hello, welcome to day 5. I'm Andrew Watts. I'm really sick today. I didn't write. I'm not going to read. And as far as I'm concerned, NaNoWriMo can go suck my ass.
NaNoWriMo. Oh yeah, it's the National Novel Writers Month, and the goal is that you write I think it's a 30,000 word or 50,000 word novel in 30 days. Yeah, so that was Andrew. Okay, what are we doing? I don't know, Kyle. It's your channel. Maybe you should figure out what we're doing here. Download video. All right, so let's go not share this and share full screen so you can hear it. And then I will go to here. My eyes are drying out Yeah, my RAM is hosed. Hused. These sessions always make me think of Rick Rubin. That's a huge, I'll take that as a huge fucking compliment. Why is this not launching? Window. Before the lights come on. Uh-oh. My machine is not happy. Let's see. No, let's see. I don't think the lights are coming back on. Yeah, something's fucking weird. All right, let's try this again. QuickTime Player. There we go. Okay. All right, everybody. Everybody calm down. You're all so fucking excitable. This is our Corey Sandler artwork. Corey Sandler, a lot of music direction in this. She was good producer tonight. Did you ever answer a shoe? No. A shoe. Sorry. Wait, before we play the song. Coming up with concepts, premises for a novel. Here would be a fun thing to do. So one of the things that ChatGPT is really good at is sifting through a bunch of sort of idea vomit. So what I would say is put ChatGPT into conversation mode where you're talking to it and tell it you want to come up with premises for a novel, and then just literally just tell it, I'm gonna just share a whole bunch of unrelated ideas and just say, here's a story from when I was a kid. Here was a dream I had once. Here's a dumb idea I had for a thing once. Here's the kinds of things I like. Here's the kinds of things I don't like. Literally just let your brain not take anything seriously. Just get it as much out of your head as you can. Your opinion, stories you've got, things like that. When you get a bunch of that stuff out, say, okay, I've said enough now. What I want you to do first is I want you to organize my thoughts into themes or a framework or something like that. Just give it some sort of direction to organize your thoughts. And then once it's organized your thoughts, then say something like, if I want to turn, something in these thoughts into a novel, what do you think are the 5 best ideas in my, scattershot of thoughts that could evolve into a novel concept? And then let it come up with that and look at what it comes up with. And then if you don't like any of them, tell it why you don't like it. Tell it, nope, I don't like any of those, and here's why. And then tell it to give you 10 more. And then you'll probably within 15 minutes, you'll end up with 3 or 4 concepts you'll be really excited about. And then I would take each one of those and run them down their own sort of ChatGPT brainstorming session. And then, 1 or 2 of them will probably hit dead ends, but there'll be one that, as you run down the brainstorming session, it'll completely open up. So that would be a fun way to do it, because you don't want to just ask it to give you concepts that are not related to you, right? This is a novel. So if you're going to be spending 30 days writing, getting this shit out of your soul, then have it come from your soul. So have it be about you. So just, put no judgment on any ideas, and they don't have to be related at all. Just vomit them into the machine and then watch how it organizes them, and then just turn that into concepts. I think that'll be good. Claude Sonnet had been telling me off for procrastinating and not writing anything. That's hilarious. Great idea. I do that with ChatGPT to write poems, then combine poems in Suno and have them create the song. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. All right, so here's our video that we're going to try to upload to Twitter, which should be comical.
asleep, its arms still folded tight. We walk between the shadows and the strings of halfway light. The popcorn stands are dreaming of the laughter they'll be fed, and your reflection in a puddle's turning pink instead of red. You say it's strange to see it empty. I say it's strange to feel this calm. You smile like you know something I don't know. I've already begun. Before the lights come on, before the crowd arrives, before we name what this could be, before the day survives, we linger.
Good question from El Diablo Blanco. I've seen subscription sites advertised with all different AI programs. Do you recommend any of these? I'm a mixed bag on them. It is absolutely a pain in the balls to have multiple subscriptions and try to keep up with all the different models and blah, 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 blah. So there is something very seductive about having a single interface where you can have access to all the models. One of the old school ones, like 3 years old, but one of the ones that people seem to like a lot is Poe, P-O-E. It's really good. There's a bunch of them right now that are just kind of thrown together sites where they're literally just throwing APIs into a single chat interface, and then they charge $20-30 a month. Poe's been around long enough that it's pretty good. It also depends, like what Poe has is large language models, image models. I think it might have audio models, and it's got video models too. So there's things like Poe that have lots of different models in them, and then there's ones that are more creative specific, like Leonardo's one of them, Kriya's one of them, that have lots of different models you can choose from, but they're just for like video, or they're just for images, or images and video, things like that. Here's the downside to them. For something like ChatGPT, it's not just the ChatGPT 5 API that you want access to. Like ChatGPT itself is like 25 different tools. And so if you're in someone else's environment just using the ChatGPT API, you're using some small percentage of what's there. So you end up not learning what the core model site actually is. Like what I would say is, if you want to play with lots of different models, what might make sense is do a subscription to something like Poe, where you can POE, where you can do lots of different models. But then I would also do a subscription to ChatGPT, just so you can experience all the stuff it offers and like really dig deep on a single model, because it's just a different experience. So that's my 2 cents on that. I find those things distracting and confusing, and often not really adding value. There's lots of open source ones too. I don't know. I could spend, if ChatGPT stopped right now, I could spend the next 3 to 5 years not even scratching the surface of it. It's that deep. There's so much going on there. Imagine.art. I just found that but so expensive. I'm still wavering on spending on a video model. Listen, Corey, I'm right there with the video models right now are all so expensive. They really are. They're like the new Suno in the API is 10 cents a second, which means a 10-second video is $1. Do you know how many fucking videos you have to make to get the videos to not suck, to be usable in some form? Like if you wanted to do a video of this music video, it's 3 minutes and 28 seconds long. And it's, those things are generating 5-second clips. So you're going to probably have to do 100 different clips to get enough video to do this. Well, if you're doing that in Suno, that's $100. Now, if you compare that to what it would take to go out and film on set, it's really cheap. But if you're just dicking around with AI, $100 is ridiculous. Not Suno. Wait, Sora. Yes, sorry. Sora. Suno's the song maker. Sora is the one I was talking about. It's 10 cents a second for Sora too. That's just expensive. There's other ones that are cheaper, but good Lord. So if you really want to experiment with video, what might actually make sense is spin up an instance of like Google Colab, where you have a virtual machine in the cloud and run some open source models, like set up some GPUs in the cloud. I assume that would be significantly cheaper, but I don't know. But then you gotta fucking set up a virtual machine and go research all the open source video models. So just the other here's the other thing I would say. If you're just exhausted by not knowing what the fuck to do with video, give it a year. Right? Because we're just now getting to the point where the physics in these models are good enough that you can get mostly usable videos most of the time. A year from now, they're going to be rock solid, and there's going to be a bunch of really cheap ones that are just fine. TikTok, VO Kling, new users, Salon. Okay. Videos frustrate me. They frustrate me too, Silver Fox. Because I'll tell you when videos don't frustrate me, like the song that I did To Kill You for $1. Let me show you this video, and then I'll tell you why it didn't drive me as crazy. Where am I going? Am I sharing? I'm not sharing right. Hang on. Here we go. Am I sharing? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay.
To kill you for $1, desperate for an end to this monotony. You look like a warm one, your future all set. Let me lick your pockets, I'll take what I can get. I don't need your kindness, your contact, your jokes, or your pitiful love. Do you have any smokes? Can't go back to Kansas or 3-channel TV. You know what's coming, your future is me. The rats control the sewer pipe, and in this waste they multiply and feed upon their young. And here they flock, they strain, they push to be much more than they can be. Eyes like sharks that lack the life to look upon their destiny. To kill you for $1. Flicker and static feel chill to the bone. This is the channel that leads you back home. $1 buys you power, A dollar buys regret, a dollar buys a silence your conscience won't forget. To kill you for a dollar. To kill you for a dollar. For a dollar. For a dollar.
So the reason that didn't drive me that crazy is because I basically just found a style in Midjourney that I liked, and I just wanted like video snippets and sort of images as if they were filmed in the late 80s in New York City in Spanish Harlem, which is where that song, what that song's about, being an artist in New York City during the crack epidemic. And so it just had to be like a wash of reality and a wash of emotion. And it was kind of like I tried to semi, include images that went with the lyrics, but I didn't really think about it that much. So if you're doing something like that, the video stuff's brilliant. Like that, like emotionally, that captures what it felt like back then to me, right? It's like that's what it felt like. But the minute you start to get into, I want to have someone sitting here, and at this line, I want to have them look over here, and then I want a ball to come into the scene. The minute you try to do any kind of actual storyboarding, holy fucking shit, it's a disaster. The sound comes in better here, but the picture comes in better on X. That's hilarious. Okay. So the video clips are Midjourney video. Yes. What plan includes so Corey, the $60 plan, you can get videos in the $30 plan, but there's so few of them that it's just not worth it. So if you want to actually do videos in Midjourney, it's the $60 plan. And it gives you a fair amount. Like I don't think I have any fast hours left. You need the pro plan. Yeah, you do. But it's really good. Like so there's two things. If you want audio generated for your clips, then you need to use something like VO3 or Sora 2. But if you just want, so Corey Sandler, I feel like for you, how does it compare to say Kling? I think that similar to the image fidelity in Midjourney, where the images are just on a different plane artistically, I feel like the video is similarly on a different plane artistically. Like Midjourney it's hard to describe. What Midjourney seems to do is actually understand the artistic intent of the image, if that makes any sense. So if you've got a really flat image that's like, sketched shapes and sketched drawings, it'll kind of recognize it as a 2D plane, and then any animation it does stays in this 2D plane. But if you've got an image that has kind of depth to it, or like sometimes an image will feel kind of 3D, Midjourney seems to catch that really good and turn things appropriately 3D. And like, it's just, I don't know, it's just a really smart model visually. But it doesn't generate sound. So if you want to do dialogue and all that sort of stuff, you have to throw that into like Hedra or Runway, whatever the fuck their voiceover thing is. Anyway, I think it's quite beautiful. You've never used it? Let me pop over to Midjourney. I'll show it to you, but I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have any fast credits. So I don't think I can make a video right now. Midjourney. All right. So here I am in a Midjourney, and the way it works is you can basically take any image. Like here's a cool image, and then down here in the lower right, it's just animate image, low motion, high motion. You can do it as a loop, so that it ends where it began, or you can do it as a regular. Then thing. If I hit low motion, it's probably going to error me out. Submitting. Oh no, it didn't. I'm in relaxed mode. Well, it'll take a while, but that's it. Like it is, and you get 4 videos for every time you hit the button. It's really, really good. You've never even used it for images, Corey. Oh my God, you will love Midjourney. It's insane. It's so good. Here, let me show you, Corey. Let me show you a couple of things. I don't even know where to begin. So there's a thing called mood boards. So if you've got existing images or photographs, Corey, or even like your pottery, just shapes that you use to inspire your pottery, you can create mood boards. Like this is a mood board that I made of photography that I did, sky photographs that I made over the years. And so I can choose this mood board, and then I'll get images that have skies in them that look like stuff that I shot. It's insane. And then you can mix mood boards. So let me see. Let me go back here. So I can go. I'll put in one of those sky ones. Let's see. Yeah. So it popped the code right there. And then I'll do the sign one. This is another set of photographs I did of like these street signs on Colfax Avenue here in Denver. And so I'll add that one in there. So now I've got 2 different mood boards sitting up in the prompt. And so I'll just type in a prompt. I'll say like cowboy walking down the street as cars pass him by at golden hour. And then we'll see how it does. That video is going to take forever. But these images may show up at some point. We'll come back to them. Let me show you some other. Like here, these are a bunch of the videos I did for To Kill You for $1. In that video, I did so many videos, it blew out my subscription. I blew out my subscription like 3 days into the month this month. And I'm like, fuck it. If they're not going to do it, like, look at the quality of the images in Midjourney is just insane. Oh, Corey, let me show you another thing. So just like you have mood boards, if you go to the Explore tab, so in the upper left-hand corner here, over here to the right, there's 3 different things. There's images, videos, and styles. So if you go to images, these are just images that people have made. But if you go to styles, these are all now style references that you can create images in those styles. So let me see what my last prompt was. My last prompt was cowboy walking down the street. Okay, so there's my cowboys. We'll look at that in a second. But if I go back here and you say try this style, it takes whatever your last prompt was and it does it in this new style. So let me try that one. And then you can also search for these. You can search for like drama. And then now here's a bunch of dramatic styles. So let me find something here that looks cool and dramatic and would look cool with a cowboy. This one. So I'll try that style. And so now if I come back here, now it's creating 4 new images of each of those styles. It's really slick. But here's the thing based on, like, this is absolutely those are absolutely my skies, similar to my skies. and has the sort of color grading of the images I make. You know, they're kind of weird and overly processed, which I just kind of dig. So it's just really good at understanding images. Really good. All right, I got to get out of here, people. I hope that was helpful for everybody. There's Ann Murphy in the house. Ann Murphy, good luck. Saturday, the She Leads AI Create Conference starts. If you are near Salt Lake City or want to be, you should be going to the She Leads AI Create Conference. It's a little last minute, but I'm sure if you're nice to Ann, she'll hook you up. Corey Sandler, thanks so much for everything you do. You're welcome, of course. Professor Crystal, you're Boulder, Denver. Cool, awesome. Yeah, I'm in Denver. Terrific. These are cool. Here, wait. Show my screen again there, Brandon. Here was this was that one dramatic style that that the images just came in from. Like, look at these things. These are crazy. And these are not my mood boards. This was like one of those ones we picked that was dramatic. They're just like, you can just so quickly iterate different styles. Oh yeah, these are from one of those mood boards that I picked, or one of the styles I picked on the outside. Look at that one. It's got this banded sky thing going on. Killer. I know, Champy, you need cheese. I know, buddy. Okay. All right. Good evening. So today is Thursday. That means tomorrow's Friday. What does that mean? That means we got a bunch of stuff going on. 11 a.m. Mountain Time is AI Salon office hours and meetup. All right. So that's, if you go to my LinkedIn, it's available there. And I think if you go to the brand spanking new AI Salon website, if you go to thesalon.ai, let me make sure that the event is actually there. Yeah, it is. Tomorrow's October 10th. Yeah. So if you go to thesalon.ai and just scroll down a little bit, it says upcoming events. And the AI Salon office hours and meet and greet is there. Okay. Tab. Am I on the wrong tab? Yes, I am. There you go. All right. So upcoming events. And here it is right here. So just go RSVP. Beautiful. That'll give you the information. And by the way, this is our brand spanking new lovely website. Okay. So that's that. Right after that meeting is a meeting for the AI Salon Mastermind, a founder hangout, where if you're part of the AI Salon Mastermind, it's a smaller meeting where we talk about what everyone's up to in business and just business and life, and talk about, solving problems for them. It's a really nice group. So that happens at noon Mountain Time. And then tomorrow night is Friday night date night. Friday night date night. So back here at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. And what that looks like is you bring a date or not. I'll be your date. Doesn't matter. Bring nachos, bring Hot Pockets, get yourself some booze, get drunk on a Friday night and lament the fact that you could be doing something else, but you're actually doing the right thing, being in the conversation about AI. I thought I was your date. You're always my date, Brandon. Yeah. And if you don't come tomorrow night, you have FOMO. You're just not gonna be happy with your life. Okay, that's it. I'm getting out of here. My voice is shot. That was a lot tonight, but it was good. I was glad to do it. All right, peace out. Hope you have a good night. Bye.